Alright, y'all. I'm back at it again. It's been a minute. Couple of technical difficulties getting up to this point. Obi has been playing with your boy for no reason at all. It's crazy. But nonetheless, we are back and we here to talk cars, of course. To get y'all updated, if y'all haven't been paying attention to some of the vlogs I've been dropping, the car market is definitely changing. If you're looking to jump into a car right now, you do got an opportunity to do so because all dealerships is trying to get stuff off the lot. Now, if you're looking to sell cars, it's up in the air, you feel me? Because it is about to be tax season. Everybody about to get their checks to start this year off, February, March, whatever. So things is gonna change. But right now, if you really got the money or the budget to buy your car, it's the perfect time to do so because you're gonna get crazy deals. But nonetheless, when it comes to the car market in general, things have been going super crazy, y'all. So I don't know if y'all been paying attention or y'all up to date. But Chevy, Ford, and Genesis has been killing, okay? Killing everything. Now, as y'all may know, the Chevy ZR1, of course, is crazy. It's pretty much something that hasn't really been done before, especially from an American car brand. What they're actually doing today, it's ridiculous. We could just take a quick look at it at this very moment. Okay. So the ZR1, like, even if you go to the videos of this right now, yeah, like, there's a whole bunch of videos out. Everybody talking about how the ZR1 is super crazy, what it's doing, what it's capable of doing. And it's already beaten a whole bunch of track times, even, to its German counterparts, pretty much. The GT3s is competing with those, but it's quicker than those. And the GTD, the Ford Mustang, is something else that was built to compete with Porsche, with higher brands, higher sports car brands, higher luxury brands, to show everyone that the U.S. really belong. And for me, the way I see it, y'all, is like it's such a great time to be a car enthusiast because we have pretty much three companies. Not talking about Genesis at the moment. We got three companies, right? We got Chevy, we got Ford, and we got Dodge. Dodge pretty much kind of, they spurred it a little too quick, but at the same time, they really ran this era. They ran the last 5, close to 10. Yeah, they ran about the last 10 years when it came to the muscle car sector, to be honest with you. Yes, Ford made great cars, and they were fun, and they were innovative as well, but like you could say the GT350, of course, they definitely made their good fair share of cars, but Hellcat has really had the scene on lock since it came out, and it's still the most stolen vehicle in the country. So you already know it's still a desired car by many, not as much as it was before, because a lot of it's played out. A lot of people don't want to get robbed. A lot of people already got robbed, and they don't want to. It's a lot that come along with it, but it's still something that really had its run. It had its wave. It was going crazy, right? And then you get Chevy. Chevy said, you know what? We're going to change the way y'all look at American cars, and we're going to change the way we've been designing our flagship model up to this point. And of course, in the past, they wanted to do this, but they didn't initially. So now with technology and the resources that they have, they was able to make it come true and put that motor in the back of the car, not the front, which of course changed the weight distribution of the vehicle. It changed the handling. It changed the way they can, put specific tires on it as far as grip goes and how they can, it's a lot of suspension stuff. It changed everything. This is what the U.S. car market really needed, was something that was truly tested, that can actually do what it needs to do on the track based on how it's designed. Because the previous C7 ZR1 was not that crazy on the track because it was really hard for it to put its power down. So Chevy did their thing, and then Ford said, you know what? I see what y'all did, Chevy, And mind you, at this, they're all working at the same time, so things is getting done. Yeah, maybe some people could copy off of some people homework here and there, but Chevy already had a plan, Ford already had a plan, Dodge already had a plan. Dodge executed first. Chevy said, Ferrari, I'm coming for you. I want the sound that y'all supercars make. I want the speed that y'all cars go around these tracks. And I want a look that looks exotic enough for people to see this and think it's a supercar. Ford said, I want the greatest muscle car of all time that's capable around all these tracks like a Porsche is. I want something that's super rare that only a select few can get. And I want something that has never been done but always thought about up to this point, which is having a traditional V8 muscle car, being able to go around a track at a rapid pace and be super capable and just crazy. They accomplished that, y'all. They did that. Both car companies accomplished what they was going for. Dodge said, we just want the craziest muscle car, the highest horsepower, the loudest. We want a traditional big sports car. We're not worried about the track. We're worried about straight line speed. And they did that, okay? So all these car companies really, they really sought out to be who they thought was the best version of themselves was. And I feel like they all accomplished that, which is super crazy. And especially, it's like what a time to be alive. Like the car market is rapidly moving. It's continuously going. So being that that's the case, I think that is very cool. But now we got to talk about Genesis entering the chat. So Genesis is entering the chat, y'all. I don't know if y'all been hip. I don't know if y'all been seeing. But Genesis has been really going crazy. Alright. So the Magma introduction, y'all. The Genesis Magma introduction. Like, look at this here. You can't tell me that don't look crazy. Crazy. Now, a few of these cars are concepts. They're not technically in production at the moment. But personally, I think at least, because I believe they're coming around 5 cars, at least 2 to 3 I feel like is going to come out, because they're just, they're super official. I mean, if you wasn't going to come out with them personally and you spent that much time on all these cars, I think that would be crazy. So I don't know, personally I think they're going to do some stuff with them. So let's see, beneath the unseen surface. And of course, Magma is their line of, for example, AMG, M3, M4, the M division. This is their high performance line as far as Genesis goes. And they've been doing a lot to really stand out. So they there now. So the color Magma is inspired by Genesis' distinctly Korean ethos. The color symbolizes the self-confident and passionate attitude of Korea. There is a quite efficient, disciplined, and humble first expression, soon contrasted by high-performing and extroverted attitude. So you peep this. They kind of did a little too much with this site, but it's all good. It's all good. Alright, so it says Genesis channels its maximum power into the Magma program, releasing all its energy at once to evoke awe and admiration. Of course, okay. So let's check out the G80. Now, you can't tell me this ain't fly, y'all can't tell me that. Now, of course, G80 is not a concept car. It is out currently, so it's doing this thing. You already know. The G80 Magma Special communicates its sporty ambitions through the fantastic stance of through the fantastic stance of the vehicle's lower suspension, wide body, and integrated aerodynamics. A select number of partner companies with expertise in high performance vehicles have come together to develop the G80 Magma Special. Okay, and that's all you got. That's all you got. I thought they was gonna go crazy into the detail. It's all good. It's all good. All right, let's check this. The G80 Magma. Oh, I guess it's continuing. Okay. Oh no, this is the EV, my bad. Alright, as the second electric vehicle model under the Magma program, the G80 EV Magma concept emphasizes the sportier side while perfecting embodying power, performance, and style with a more striking new exterior, lower body for an elegant design, and advanced suspension systems. The G80 EV Magma concept is defined by elegance and performance enhancements. Alright, quick story, y'all. I was at the dealer, probably this had to be about a couple weeks ago, whatever. I seen one of these pull up. It was like a chick and like her two sons or whatever, and they was pulling up like they was looking for a car at first, but they just pulled up and just stopped, like literally right in front of the dealer. So I'm like, okay, what are they doing? And they rolled the windows down. They was like, yo, I mean, I know y'all don't have any of these on the lot, but this is electric and we can't find a charger. And that up to that point, you could blame me, say I wasn't seasoned to the car market, I guess, because I personally did not know they made electric G80s, because nobody drives them. I've never heard them promoted. I never heard nobody advertise them. I never heard nobody talk about it on YouTube, nothing. So they had an electric version of a G80. And to me, I'm like, that's crazy, because this is not a car that you would expect to be electric, right? It's super big. If you're going to go this big, just get an SUV. That's what I would have thought, right? But it literally took all of us. There was at least like 4 or 5 of us out there circling that car around, trying to find out where the charger is. And lo and behold, it was in the grill. But it's integrated so crazy that you would never know. So it was actually kind of cool, but it's still kind of weird, because the location that it's in can definitely affect things, depending on, like, if you pulling into a charger front on, maybe you don't want to do that. Maybe you want to back into a charger. It's just certain things that could potentially affect. But nonetheless, it was cool that it was integrated with the design of the car. That part was cool. But all right, so let's keep it going. Wider and lower enhanced performance sedan. The G80 EV Magma concept hold on. Exudes. I'm messing up, yeah. Exudes an overwhelming presence right from its exterior. Okay, we back on track. It's broader and lower profile, in perfect harmony with the 21-inch wheels, newly designed front grille, widened fenders, and fresh rear bumper commands attention. The rear bumper adorned with integrated fog lamps reminiscent of racing. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. Along with the trunk lid, spoiler lid contributes to aerodynamic performance enhancements. Additionally, the rear diffuser and ducktail spoiler optimize airflow, enhancing the overall performance of the vehicle. Got the beadlock wheels on here. Super clean though, still, even a nice color. Very nice seats. A space that embraces the driver with subtle comfort. The interior of the G80 EV Magma concept is adorned with materials such as Alcantara, quad leather, carbon fiber. They just talking about what's in it. We know it's going to be premium. We know it's going to be official. It looks official. Could you be mad at it? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Let's see. Enhanced ride comfort and handling performance. Add an extra layer of enjoyment to driving by implementing advanced suspension systems, high performance wheels, and large ventilated front and rear brakes. Performance has been significantly improved. Moreover, optimized lightweight wheels reduce unsprung weight, enhancing fuel efficiency, tuned suspension for wider tracks, and increased cornering potential enables exceptional handling. Now they say this, but this is a big, I would say, full-size sedan. Personally, I don't expect it to handle super crazy. I'm sure y'all don't either. Now they do have certain Genesis. I like the G60, I believe, which is pretty much the Kia Stinger variant of Genesis. They do make good cars. They do make cars that can handle as well. But something like this, I don't know what their level of comparison they are comparing it to say that, oh, this is a great handling car. But who knows? They might hit it out the park with this one. It might be super different. So only time will tell. All right. See, now this is a concept right here, y'all. But you can't tell me this ain't clean too. Would you cop or would you not? GV60 Magma concept first unveiled at Genesis House, New York. The GV60 Magma concept marks the initial step forward, creating a profound emotional connection between Genesis and its drivers. As the first electrical vehicle from Genesis, the GV60 features enhanced battery and motor technology, delivering upgraded design and performance. See, so like, I don't get that. You just said that this is as the first electrical vehicle from Genesis. But I just told you I just seen a Genesis GV or G80 that was electric. That's been out. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. Whatever. The aesthetics of stability enhancing dynamism. Okay. The exterior design of the GV60 Magma concept perfectly harmonizes the chassis aerodynamics and thermodynamics. The widened and lowered body reduces the center of gravity, enhancing stability while providing a more dynamic sporty driving experience. I like how it looked, honestly. It's different. It kind of almost looked like a Macan, partially, but a slightly different design. The shape is kind of on some hatchback station wagon type, shortened station wagon hatchback type almost. So it's definitely different. It's going to be small, but it's also going to be relatively practical because I can assume this whole thing is going to come up. So I ain't mad at that. Intensity within the details. The GV60 Magma concept seamlessly blends its bold exterior design with premium yet sporty interior, featuring bucket seats in orange, symbolizing magma, paired with titanium gray, the soft nappa, and suede leather boasts intricate double diamond quilting, evoking a refined sense of luxury. They've always been able to do interior as well as far as exterior, so I'm not surprised about that. It's really about how will these cars perform on the highest level, and how cheap will it be to get into these cars, and or how competitive will they be to the higher class, more expensive vehicles that they're competing with. These are questions that we're gonna have to know, y'all, because that is gonna be able to really catapult the Genesis brand to really be respected. Because I feel like we're not there yet, which is kind of unfortunate, because I think, they really been going crazy to stand out. You feel me? They've been really doing a lot of different things to stamp their name into people's minds, to see a car and be like, oh, that's a Genesis. They kind of already have a look going for them with the headlights to really stand out, to say, that's a Genesis. I know what that is. There's no other car. It don't look like no other car. So I think the respect is right around the corner for them, but it's like, can they make great cars? We will find out. Next up. Oh, this is crazy, y'all. This crazy. So, the X Grand Berlinetta concept. The X Grand, and maybe it's Berlinetta or whatever, I'll let y'all debate in the comment section. The X Grand Berlinetta concept, which most emotionally expressed Genesis' design philosophy of athletic elegance, was born from the brand's passion and commitment to the Gran Turismo series. It captures the unique, delicate, yet intense identity of Genesis in a racing car, emphasizing both high performance and elegance simultaneously. This right here look crazy, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. I never seen anyone integrate a big oval like this on the back of their car with just like a light bar that goes through it, but it still goes around the whole car. Like, that's some concept. You feel me? Like, that's some concept based, really. Like, because nobody's really doing that and producing those cars. So if they don't make this, I won't be surprised, because it already looked super crazy like they not gonna make it. But it looked great. I ain't gonna lie to you. The ultimate expression of racing car design, the Genesis X Grand Berlinetta concept, I feel like I'm saying that word different every time, but whatever, emphasizes high performance while capturing unique, delicate, yet intense identity of Genesis. The spoiler added for improved aerodynamics and a horizontal trailing edge adds to the stable, high-speed performance. The body, which protrudes toward the rear, maximizes the elliptical concave volume. A lot of big words for nothing. They just trying to say it's aerodynamic and it's going to cut through the wind. It's going to be super fast. Okay, you could have said that. It looked good, though, yeah. I can't lie to you. Interior space, maximizing driver focus. The Genesis design philosophy, the beauty of space, is showcased in the interior of the X Grand Berliner concept, where essential racetrack functions are seamlessly integrated to enhance driver focus. The digital panoramic interface serves as the information center. is connected to the surrounding monitoring system, providing an unobstructed view of nearby vehicles. The steer-by-wire system offers precise and bold handling, elevating competitiveness on the racetrack. See, so they say these things. But this doesn't necessarily look like the most engaging cockpit for someone who's going to be racing around a track. It looks like they're trying to integrate super luxury with super speed. Now, of course, this is a concept. I'm sure a lot of things will be liable to change if they do go forward with it, but from this interior look right here, based on this picture, I know this is still like an animated picture. It don't look realistic, honestly, but I think they would definitely have to change it up a little bit for it to really stand out and have people engaged when they sit in it. But that's just my opinion, you feel me? Innovation design, equally powerful performance. Wait, so is this a different name now? The Lambda 11 V6 engine with Genesis electric supercharger? Okay, I guess that's the engine name. Technology boasts performance as powerful as it is beautiful. It generates up to 1,771 horsepower and 986 pound-feet of torque with a maximum speed of about 10,000 RPM. The peak output is 870 horsepower with a maximum torque of 790 foot-pounds. The Yasa electric motor provides an additional 201 horsepower and 196 pound-feet of torque. So, from a performance standpoint, that do sound pretty intriguing. It does sound like it will be something different, but like, just look at this, y'all. This look like a concept car. This look like something that they not gonna come out with, unfortunately. But it's official, and I really hope they do. All right. Okay. Now peep this. The X Grand Racer concept. The Genesis X Grand Racer concept is the passion of Genesis for the Gran Turismo series, and its perfect design and performance reflect unwavering belief inspired by the X Grand Berlinetta concept, and innovatively realized this high-performance concept car embodies the unique design philosophy of dynamic elegance and takes it one step further, which I agree. This looks a little more, like it's really gonna make some real noise on the track. Honestly, it looked pretty great. With form meets function. Active aerodynamics flaps are electronically controlled for precise adjustments to enhance the car's aerodynamic qualities. Adding to the enhanced aerodynamics are the larger front splitter, rear diffuser, strategically placed canards on the front fascia, and a more aggressive rocker panel. You could tell definitely by the whole profile, this big wing here look like it's gonna be crazy amount of downforce through the corners, as long as the diffuser here. I mean, it's a beautiful car, y'all. I can't cap to you. Maximizing focus on the racetrack, inspired by the relentless pursuit of speed and precision in racing, the interior has been meticulously crafted to prioritize essential functions while elevating the driver's experience. See, so this look like a video game, I ain't gonna lie to you. But, I mean, I don't know. We're gonna see if they change that up, or even come out with it in the first place. Let me see. Race focused innovation for performance. With a focus delivering an unmatched driving experience, Genesis aims to showcase high performance vehicles that merge advanced technology and sporty design. Still look pretty cool. I'm hoping they do it. Somebody tell Genesis, get in the lab and make it a reality, okay? Go ahead and make it a reality. All right, now we got the GV80 coupe concept. Now they already got something very, very similar to this already out, so they don't technically need to come out with this one, but I mean, it'll still be cool. Definitely adding a different design language to the car brand or the car scene. Experience the perfect blend of dynamic design and exceptional performance in Idea Premium Coupe SUV. The GV80 Coupe concept offers an innovative SUV that captures both performance and emotion through the seamless integration of sporty dynamism and elegant silhouette. smooth fusion of sportiness and modernity. The double crest grille and parabolic lines across the body epitomize the unique athletic elegance of Genesis. I sound crazy, don't I? Epitomize the unique athletic elegance of Genesis. The sleek integrated roof rack and roof lines enhance the vehicle's dynamic presence, while the newly designed dual crest grille adds a touch of modern aesthetics to the front of the GV80 Cool Concept. I feel like they're just trying to say a lot of words to make it seem like, yo, it's more official than really is. Look, we know you make really nice cars. What we don't know is, do you make really great cars that can perform the way they look? We don't technically know that. Okay, you didn't really throw your hat in the race to really stand up to a lot of these car brands and car manufacturers to prove yourself yet on that level. Now, have you proven yourself with the looks? Absolutely, you got it. You're looking at this car right here. I mean, it look official. It look very official, but there's already something like this out already, and there's a lot of cars in this segment of size that's out already, that's already performing at a high level. Is that the route you want to take? Do you think you can compete at that level with those people? Will it be a waste of money? We don't know. The world may never know. All right, let's keep it going. Power performance and stable driving experience. The GV80 Coupe Concept, equipped with a 2.5-liter turbo engine, delivers powerful performance and flex brake functionality, ensuring confident and stable driving in various situations. Okay, sound good. Refined stability through precision. The GV80 Coupe Concept allows for the keyless start with a fingerprint recognition system. Additionally, the upgraded Genesis Active Safety Control System and various driver assistance features enhance safety and comfort during the drive. I mean, as it should, right? As it should. Okay, now this is a taxi. I don't think we care too much about that. We good on that. We good on that. All right, y'all. So y'all let me know what y'all think of the Genesis brand and what they're doing, the designs that they're taking as far as what they believe is, I guess, next up. You know, they're really making a stamp in the game with just their look. As you can see, these headlights, you know, the how they integrate the headlights with the side of the car. Like, I mean, they really trying to stand out. They all look very similar, but they all look like one brand. And I think that's actually a step in the right direction, because you really want your brand to stand out, and you want it to really coexist with the name of the brand, and you want that to be synonymous with status, luxury, performance. If you do that, you'll be here to stay. If not, it's a slight chance. So, I don't know. We shall see what it do. All right, moving on. Was there anything else over here that we wanted to talk about? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I'll probably check back in, and we'll probably pick up where we left off when it comes to the muscle car scene, the U.S. muscle car scene, okay? And really, when it comes to the rarity of these cars, what's going to go up in value, what's going to go down, what you should get, especially if you're in the car market to get a car right now, because you already know, end of the year special, everybody throwing deals. So if the money right, if the bag right, like I mentioned before earlier in this video, make sure you get to any dealer or you talk to anybody who's selling a car privately, and, you know, throw out a number. It's possible. It might go. Now, don't be super unrealistic, because I see that all the time being a dealer now. People really just think like, I'm gonna get $50, 50% off of a new car. Like, bro, it don't really work like that. I mean, maybe if you're dealing with somebody selling a car privately and they really need the money, okay. But I'll just be honest with you, like I mentioned in the last video that we dropped. If you just say a super unrealistic number, before the dealer will sell it to you, they'll just give it back to the auction. So it's like, and it's kind of unfortunate too, because it's like, you would expect if a dealer is keeping something on the lot for super long, you would expect them to say, you know what, let me bless somebody in the public, and give them a great deal on the car, and maybe connections can be a possibility or a part of that. But either way, you expect them to really be able to look out for the people. But instead, they look out for their own pockets and other dealers. They send those back to auction, and you're going to have a dealer's license or a wholesale license to even be able to get to that car again at a great price before somebody else marks it up again, and it goes right back in the cycle, and people gonna have to get their money up to get it. So that is unfortunate, but I think where the car market is right now, you still have a lot of room and leverage to get great deals. Definitely better than what it has been in the past 3 years, I would say, honestly. And that goes for all types of cars, sports cars, luxury cars, economy cars, just point A to point B cars. You have a chance to really get into all of these cars for a great price. So I think that's definitely something that you should pay attention to. But other than that, y'all, you already know I'm gonna definitely keep y'all posted, keep y'all updated to the car market. We should be good with this live. Just going live again. That's my goal. My live software has just been on some BS lately. We're gonna see if we can continuously have it working at the highest level and be able to drop these more often. And if that's the case, that's what we're gonna do. So without further ado, I do got some things I gotta take care of, but I will be back around very, very soon. So stay tuned for that. In the comment section below, let me know what y'all think about the Genesis brand. Who you rocking with? You rocking with Chevy? You rocking with Ford? Or are you rocking with Dodge? Who you going with? Okay, let me know. Me personally, I gotta salute Chevy. I got to. I'm saluting everybody, and I rock with Ford heavy, but Chevy to me personally is in the league. But y'all let me know what y'all think, and I'm out. Peace.